We're live with your Pillowtalk Podcast. I'm Sybil. I'm your host. I'm here with a bunch of awesome ladies. We've got Jenny Babb of Wildfire. We've got Ashley Baker of Sins and Jillian Minimi of Hype. And we're going to do something a little bit different. And because Hype is our Vegas local team, we're going to start with Jillian and we're going to go over kind of like a welcome message from Hype. So Jillian, go ahead and turn it over to you.
Yeah. So all the ladies couldn't be on the podcast, but they are all here in spirit. And I have lots of messages and love that they're sending to all of you guys. But we just wanted to welcome everybody to Las Vegas. We were really excited once it was announced that Vegas was going to be part of the circuit this year, and even more thrilled when they added a Women's Day. So we're super excited to have everybody here, and just all the girls, all shout outs to all the girls and all the girls getting work in tonight, and our coaches, of course, too, because, we're just excited to have y'all. And yay, welcome to Vegas, guys.
Yeah. Great. Awesome. Nice. Okay, well, let's jump into some formal introductions. Obviously, if you see a Hype Girl, thank them for having us here in their awesome city. I hope we're doing them justice with some great events and some awesome happenings this weekend. We're going to go ahead and do a quick little introduction session. And I'm going to start with Miss Jenny. And Jenny, what I want to hear from all of you is your name, the team you're playing with, your favorite guilty pleasure movie, and your friend matchmaker. So this is something we introduced in the last podcast. I want to know who you've seen and who you want to be friends with. Ready, go. Lay it on me.
All right. Hi, I'm Jenny Babb. I am on Colorado Wildfire. We're making our 2019 debut in Vegas this year. Really excited about it. And let's see, favorite guilty pleasure movie, I'd have to say, is The Princess Bride. I think I just watched that movie over and over and over again. So it's a little nostalgic for me. And then my friend matchmaker. So I don't know if you guys know Emily Burley, who is one of my best friends. She happens to be dating a guy named Greg Epstein, and I have never met him in person, in the flesh. He was supposed to come visit in Denver, and he had a last minute work thing, so he couldn't come. So I'm going to say, and Brent Taylor says really great things about him. So I'm going to go with Greg Epstein.
There you go.
I love that so much. That's good job. All right. Miss Ashley, you're up next. I want to hear your name, which team you're playing with, your favorite guilty pleasure movie, and your friend matchmaker.
Okay. Hi, I'm Ashley. I play for Sins. My guilty pleasure movie is probably Overboard or Captain Ron. I love, and I see your face right now. Anything with old school Kurt Russell is amazing. I also didn't really think about the friend matchmaker thing. I can say who I'm friends with on Facebook that I'd like to get to know more, because I've only spoken to her maybe a couple times, but
perfect.
I've said hi and maybe talked to Nosy a few times, but every time I see her on the field, on the sidelines, anywhere, she's so happy. She's dancing around. She's loud, and she has this really positive energy. And I feel like that's something that I'd want to surround myself with. So I know I've said hi to her. I know we talk in passing and stuff, but I'd like to be better friends with her.
Okay, so Nosy is a great choice. Y'all are too on the picture right now. And can we just talk about how beautiful Ashley looks right now?
Stop. I also apologize. I'm in the car driving home from work, so
be careful.
Yeah, I know.
I'm glad you're with us.
Yeah. So if it goes into my lap, it's because the cop's next to me. And there's one right behind me.
There we go.
Sorry.
We had a little bit of a tight window because Ashley was getting off work, and then the girls are going to kickball tonight. So we've only got a 1 hour window tonight, so we're going to try and get everything in. And with that, Miss Jillian, if we can hear your name and introduction, your favorite guilty pleasure movie, and your friend matchmaker.
So I'm Jill. A lot of people call me Minnie, and I'm playing with Hype this weekend. I would say my favorite guilty pleasure movie is going to be High School Musical, because who doesn't love a young Zac Efron with some emo hair? And I would say I have a little bit of a story, but I won't go along with it, that my friend matchmaker, because Jenny and I get along pretty well, and I know one of the other girls from Wildfire that I believe, and I'm told that we get along really well, is Jen Verdig Wagner. So I'm beyond excited to meet her officially this weekend after just friending her on Facebook. So that's my person.
Oh, great choice. I'm so excited. It's going to be a good weekend.
I approve.
So, Epstein is not going to be here, though, right, Jenny?
No.
Damn it. Okay, all right. So,
Probably
someone's
save
going
that
to
for another tournament. Probably Dallas.
Okay, so Dallas, I think a lot of dreams are going to come true in Dallas as far as spiritual goals. Cool. I'm Sybil. I'm not playing this tournament very regrettably, but I will be out there cheering for all of you, and I'm super excited. I would say that my favorite movie is Knight's Tale. I love the soundtrack, and I love the Ledger, and I know it's kind of cheesy, but I think it's a great movie. It would be a close tie with like 10 Things I Hate About You, because Knight's Tale is like a jam. And then my friend matchmaker this week is Brian Green. He asked me to come on the Co-Ed podcast, and it was really exciting because I've never been on the Co-Ed podcast, and he's been someone that I've with, but we've never hit it off. I invited him to come on a hike with me this week when I get to Vegas. So we'll see if he acquiesces my request, and we hit it off as best friends. So TBD on that one. We're going to get right into our drinking activity. So this evening we're going to be doing, by popular request, the Sparkle Waterfall. So I'm going to go ahead and start it off. I've got about a third of a gin and tonic in here. And y'all don't get to stop until I stop. And I don't stop until it's finished. So I'm thinking we'll go around the horn. I'll do me. And then, all right, well, Ashley's driving. Ashley, do you have a LaCroix on you?
Yeah. I have a bottled water, but I feel like I probably shouldn't multitask. So I'll just cheer you guys on.
No, we can like tag in, and I can finish the LaCroix for her as well. No.
All right, look, we've got
this whole thing.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll start. Between the two of you ladies, which one of you has the fullest drink? Oh, Jillian just cracked it open.
Yep.
All right. Well, then I go. Sybil, Jillian, Jenny. Are we ready?
Yes.
Cheers.
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 How'd it go?
Yeah, that's.
Oh, the ice was a lot easier on the San Diego podcast.
I don't think I can finish that. Sorry.
I should have iced myself. Whew.
That was awesome. All right, we've got a lot of drinking professionals on our hands. At our social events this week, you thank these lovely women for being awesome guests on this podcast, and you buy them some drinks. If we have time, we're going to go into events. I did a quick highlight on it for the Co-Ed podcast. Excuse me. But, you know, make sure you take care of these ladies and get them some drinks. They clearly know how to do it. Jillian, we're going to go ahead and start back off with you, because our first question this evening is, how do you get hype before a big game? So there's a lot of ways to get hype and to get excited and to get like right in the mindset. And I want to know what your strategic method is for doing so.
Yeah. So individually, very honestly, I'll typically have a beer while I'm getting ready first thing in the morning, just to like shake off like that tournament day nerves, and definitely have some music going, like good, like pump up music going on in the car. Once I get on the field, you know, it's really exciting. You feed off of that energy once I see all my teammates and my coaches. So kind of just more music. And then we have our hype chant that we do, and that always definitely hypes me up for sure. And then we all do a team ceremonial, either we'll chug a claw or do a shot, or everyone just kind of like, you know, drink some Gatorade, whatever they want to do. But kind of like just the music and everybody just being together, we feed off of each other's energy. So that definitely gets me in the mood to go play.
When I was last on the sidelines for hype, these White Claws are like a really big deal. Is that like?
Yeah.
White Claws,
White Claws, fanny packs. Yeah, we may or may not have Jameson from time to time, but I mean, we have like responsible beverages too. We hydrate a lot, but yeah, the White Claws definitely help throughout the day for sure.
Awesome.
With the monsters
and White Claw.
Monsters and White Claw. Rockstar for Tori, because Tori works for Pepsi. But yes, Tequila Tori works for Pepsi. Yeah.
Okay. You know what? I might change my friend matchmaker to this Tori.
You'll love her. Remember, her dog's Lyrian. You love that.
I do love that. Okay, so Brian and Tori.
There you go.
I prefer. All right, Jenny, how about you? How do you get hyped?
I definitely have to mentally prepare for it because I kind of go crazy on Sundays. I really, really get excited and cheer my team on and try to be that kind of emotional leader, which usually means making a fool of myself on the sidelines and doing really stupid shit. But if that makes somebody else laugh and kind of gets them out of their head or brings us together somehow, I think it's worth it. So music is definitely the number one thing.
Sure.
Wildfire and Lizards usually travel together, and we often get a big Airbnb. So running through the house, just waking people up in the morning and being really obnoxious and getting excited for the day and just random yelling, that's kind of what and sugar-free Red Bull.
Yeah. Them yelling and sugar-free Red Bull. That's what I'm saying. I will give Jenny a personal props. I played on a team with her, and she's an excellent French braider. So, get in that mindset, you're like, I need to choose something, and it's your hair. Got you. Like
whatever I can do to help.
Yeah.
Yes, whatever I can do to help. She's awesome to have on the team. Awesome, Jenny. Thank you. All right, last but not least, how do you get hyped? How do you get in the mindset to play a really great game of kickball?
So I think it normally happens about a week before we go. Jackie, and I'm just going to give her a shout out today. It is her birthday.
Happy
birthday,
birthday,
Jackie.
Happy birthday, Jackie.
Yeah. So she always sends out, Facebook notifications about coolers and, getting kicking songs and who has a tent and all this sort of thing. So I think that just really gets us pumped up. And then all week long, like no matter what, Jackie and I will just talk kickball. And it's so dumb because we completely lose track of what we're supposed to be doing at work. We don't want to be there. And all we keep thinking is, oh God, I wish I was already there. And it's only Wednesday. So I think just like asking for kicking songs, getting everyone like super excited. We have a few players that are playing their first tournament with us this weekend. So we have Erin coming back. We have Sherelle that's she's going to be playing for the team now. So we're really pumped to have, just excited people on our sidelines and on the field with us.
Awesome. Great answer. Cool. I hope to be around all of you prior to the Vegas tournament because it sounds like there's going to be a lot of good energy going around. Moving on to our next question. If your squad has teammates that are not in your city, what does your team do to get in practices? So a lot of folks take advantage of the regionalization rules 365 has in place so that you've got your core people that are in your city, but sometimes you have some out-of-region players. Obviously, if this isn't applicable to you, let us know. But maybe if you have some teammates who have jobs that conflict, but they're really key players to you and you want to make sure that everyone is practicing as a unit and as a team, like what do you do to make sure that y'all are coming to these tournaments in the best shape that you possibly can be? And Jenny, we'll go ahead and start with you.
Wildfire, we have 4 girls now out of region. We just added 2. So that brings us up to 4 out of, I don't know, we have like 13 or so. So about a third of us. And I think just really we have a chat going all the time and kind of keeping them as in the loop and, making them feel like they're really part of the team with us, even though they're not there is important. And also we did have a friend, Allison, who they used to live in Denver. They moved to Texas, but they came into town last weekend and brought their new baby daughter, Nora. So that was just fun to have them around. We had a really fun practice with Wildfire and Lizards. So it was a lot of fun.
Awesome. So Lizards are also out of Colorado?
Yes. Yeah.
Cool. And do you find
the other team in Denver now? So
yeah. Do you find it helpful to incorporate them in your practices? Like, do you find it mutually beneficial?
Absolutely. We learn a lot from them, and having them as base runners definitely makes it tough on us. Sometimes they don't let up, but it just makes us better. So we're so lucky to have them. We call them Bro Fire. We have t-shirts.
I love that.
Let me know if you want one. But they're awesome. We have a lot of really supportive guys. They stick around on Sunday and cheer for us. So we're really lucky to have them.
That's awesome. We're really fortunate as Lanyap to have Brola. We did a practice before Bico, and we had a bunch of people from Brola and a bunch of people from 15. So it's really awesome when the guys can come out and not only support us, on Sundays, but also be around for our practices in Kenosha. So I'm excited to hear that happens all over the country. That's awesome. Ashley, how about you? Just a quick refresher. Your team has non-regional players. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm so sorry. I did not hear any of that.
I didn't either.
One more time.
No worries. So if your team has out-of-region players, what do you do to make sure that y'all are coming into a tournament ready to roll? If you don't have out-of-region players or maybe players that can't make practices, what are you doing to make sure that y'all are in good shape and ready to play your best game?
Okay, so let's be honest. We're all lazy. We've all gained some weight. So we started a whole fitness challenge for Sins. And about half of the people in this fitness challenge have actually done something. The other half just kind of in it for the comments. But, I think when people play leagues for WACA or something like that, I know that we have a lot of new players on Bombay's down in Orange County. So, we've had a practice down here. So practicing with guys definitely helps some of us women that are, kind of local, get more of that practice in there. But I know, Erin has Zach at home. I have no idea what they do. I know they run around with their dog. So, I mean, we want to make sure everyone's active. I don't necessarily know if people are practicing, but at least they're active. They're getting their steps in.
I want to know what fitness challenge entails, right? Like, you can't just drop fitness challenge and then not give us. I want to know exactly what's going on with this fitness.
We kind of just set goals for ourselves to, either drop some pounds or to exercise a little bit more, just kind of get off our ass. That's basically it.
Okay. So I get up. Hello.
Aw, hi, Pup.
She was feeling a little lonely. Okay, a get off your ass and go fitness challenge. That's awesome. She just got off her ass and go. I couldn't have asked for a better. Awesome. Okay, so maybe that's something everyone can think to do with their own kickball squad, a fitness challenge. I love it. Awesome. All right, Jillian, bring this home. Tell us what Hype does. I know y'all have a lot of girls out in Vegas, but I can't imagine it's super easy to get around Vegas and with conflicting schedules and everything. Tell me what you do to keep your team in shape and keep y'all sharp.
We actually do have 4 out-of-region girls. We've got girls in Arizona and in New Mexico. So the Vegas girls, we're pretty lucky in that, we try to make our schedules work so that we see each other. But for the out-of-town girls, Coach is really good about finding videos about, for their positions, and he'll send them to them, give them some ideas, ways to practice. And so we're always keeping them engaged. We have a team chat. So, we're always talking to each other and keeping up on things. But we also do have a lot of girls that play league here locally. So that helps with like ongoing kickball. And we also have, some of our out-of-region girls are on established co-ed teams as well. So like Caitlin's getting working with Roosters, Des as well. So that's kind of how we do it on Hype.
Awesome. All right. Listen, this has been like the most productive podcast I think I've ever hosted. Like, we're just banging through these questions. I know. These are the most efficient women.
Allie's not here drunk.
I know. And Allie was going to join us tonight, but she was like, I'm not going and I haven't had any questions and, we're going to miss her. But here's the thing. I came up with this game last night. It's not a game I invented or anything, but it's a game I really wanted to bring on the podcast, but I realized it can be kind of inefficient, and I hate to do this to us, but I feel like we need a little something extra, a little fun and all of these questions. So
we're pretty extra in Vegas, so that works out.
Perfect. And here's the deal: is I'm going to actually issue the challenge to Jillian and Jenny, and it's a word game. And here's how you play. I'm going to count to 3 as your moderator. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, and we're going to say the first word that comes to mind. So let's say you say apple and banana. Maybe when then I count to 3 again, 1, 2, 3, you both say orange. Game doesn't stop until you say the same word. So you want to take these 2 words and associate them and think of the mutual word that brings them together. So I played last night.
I love this. Okay.
So it's harder than you think. But last night, my best friend and I, we've been best friends for years. We took personal Jesus and liquor and both said gin at the same time. And we won in 3 rounds. And y'all,
I don't know if we can do 3 rounds. We're gonna do our best.
look, I will fall out of this couch if you win it in 3 rounds. If you win it in 10 rounds, I'll
Can you
still
read my mind? Right
I know.
now?
I'm like,
Just
are
what
we
word are
channeling
you
a
gonna
word?
say? I think
Yeah.
right?
We could be.
So I might need to after y'all say it, I might need to double check to make sure I heard the right word. But fast-paced, we just want to go with your instinct. Me and Ashley are gonna stick with me. I'm gonna go moderate here, and we're gonna have at it. So
Wait, so
You kinda cut out
Yeah,
there
you
at
cut
the
out.
end.
So Sybil, you're gonna say 1, 2, 3, and then we'll say a word, and then do we keep going, or do we have to wait for you to say 1, 2, 3
I'm
again?
gonna wait until I say 1, 2, 3 to reestablish.
Gotcha.
So we can like think
Okay.
for a second.
To what goes with what we said the first time. Okay.
For like 3 seconds, you can think.
Okay.
Water bottle and gin and tonic, and then we'll go in for it. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay.
All right, you're with me. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Dance.
Pineapple.
All right. Dance
Pineapple.
and pineapple. 1, 2, 3.
Music.
Yeah. Sorry, it is harder than you thought. Yeah. Sorry.
Okay, no, that's okay. Mulligan round.
Try again.
We're gonna start over. So go back.
Okay.
Go back to an original word. All right, ready?
A brand new word.
Brand new
2
one
words, starting clean.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Fun.
Cocktail.
Cocktail and what?
Fun.
They're in the same headspace already. This will be great. Okay. Cocktail, fun. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Bar.
Orange. Y'all, this is gonna end quicker than you think.
Okay. Hold on.
Simply here, bar and shots. What does that make you think of? 1, 2, 3.
Beer.
And beer.
I said drink.
Drinks and beer. Okay, so I thought you both were gonna say fireball, but that's okay.
Oh.
Wasn't going there.
Nope.
Okay.
That's a rough.
This
That's a
could
sore
take a
subject.
long time.
I know. Look, I'll give it. It's 7 o'clock right now. I'll give it till 7:02, and if we don't have it, we'll concede. So
We can't say a word we've already said before.
correct.
Okay.
Okay. So wait, what do we have? Drinks and bar.
No, drinks and
I
beer.
think, yeah, drinks and beer. Drinks and beer.
Okay.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
Wine.
Wine and what? Coolers.
Coors.
Coors.
What is a beer
Of course,
drink?
because it's got the Rockies on it.
Coors was the drink you went with.
I'm from
She's
Denver.
from Denver. They've got the Rockies.
All right. Coors and wine. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Liquor.
White Claw.
Ashley's just laughing at y'all.
Liquor and White Claw. Okay, we can do this.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Let's think. Just think for 1 second. Liquor and White Claw.
Yeah. Okay. So again, I'm thinking something. So I hope y'all are thinking the same thing. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3.
Seltzer.
I see, and I was gonna say Truly because that's
There
another.
you go.
That's another. But y'all,
Do that?
all right, Ashley, we're gonna play in Vegas, you and me, because I know it's a little far and everything, and it's hard to officiate. But you and I are playing this game.
Perfect.
Tell you what, we'll film it and then we'll post it on the page.
Okay, I want to know if Team Sybil and Ashley beats Jenny and Jillian because
I
we'll.
think you probably have a pretty good shot.
Yeah, that was we went all
That was
kinds
not
of
good.
around the bar with that.
Yeah.
I'm really impressed, y'all. Y'all did a great job. I played with my friend's husband, and it took us like 20 minutes to both come up with fruit.
Yeah.
I could see that happening.
Yeah.
Right? It's a really fun game to play with your friends and make sure y'all are on the same page. You know, like
Dig it.
it helps hone in on the telekinesis. All right, let's get back to kickball. We're gonna go ahead and talk about the union. So congratulations to all of our friends on the union. Y'all are amazing. We're all very impressed with your athletic abilities and your friendly personalities. They're coming off a pretty big win in Palm Beach. It's pretty remarkable because they took a few tournaments off after winning CCC, and they just came out hot and won Palm Beach. So congratulations to y'all. Let's talk about these teams that are consistently taking the belts. What makes them so great? What pieces and secrets go into making a deadly stud team? So when I think of that, I think of the Union. I think of Mile High. And I'm curious what y'all think they're doing and what's making them so successful. So I'm going to go ahead and start with Ashley.
So I think a successful team knows how to play with each other. I don't always think that it has to be the most athletic people out there on the field. I think it's all about communication and kind of being able to know each other's weaknesses and strengths and being able to kind of play off of that. I also think it's really important to kind of keep your own head cool, because I know that we're all these like older, washed up athletes that think kickball is like the shit, but it's we're competitive, and I think sometimes we get into our own heads and we know we make a mistake and sometimes we can't shake it off. So I think that successful teams know how to pick each other up, they communicate, they have each other's backs no matter what, and I think that makes a really successful team.
A great answer. Thank you, Ashley. All right, Jillian, follow us up. What's the good stuff? What's going into these teams that are kicking ass?
You always see a really great triangle with these teams, and they're making those plays right away. You know, they'll have a strong outfield, of course, you know, for kicking situations, but I think you end up seeing a really, really solid triangle and a first baseman that isn't afraid to move and contort and stretch, do pretty much anything possible to make that catch at one. But you also see teams that play smart. You know, they know when to kill the play and just get the ball back to the pitcher. They know when to play it out. And, you know, you see kind of tagging on to what Ashley said, like they know each other. They know how to play with each other and can kind of almost like predict what the other person's going to do, and knowing, you know, am I backing up this person? Am I going to go ahead and take the lead on this play? And so I think kind of all of those things combined make really, really solid, dynamic, dangerous teams.
Awesome. Thank you. All right, Miss Jenny, how about you? What goes into making an awesome winning team?
Yeah, I'll echo just what they both said, and I can kind of speak more specifically to the Union since I was on the prom team that lost to them. So just being able to see that firsthand, that was the first time I'd ever actually even seen the Union play live. I'd only seen tape up until then. So it was interesting to see them all. I'd played with a couple of girls before, like April and Lil Bit and Cookie, but that was the first time seeing them as a team. And their chemistry is just, that's really, I think, what unites them and brings them together. And they are so cool under pressure. And I mean, we got up on them early and they came right back, and, you know, they never seem to waver. So they just are confident in their abilities. They're smart with the ball and don't make some of those errors that maybe newer teams make. And they like each other. I think just having fun with each other is the number one thing. So when you're having fun, you play better. So congrats again to the Union.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, Union. We're really excited for y'all. That was awesome. Cool. Well, listen, I know you two ladies need to get to kickball pretty soon, so I'm going to go ahead and wrap things up, but with a really heavy question. Lots of pieces to this question, so pay attention. Ashley, I will repeat it for you as often as you like.
Thank you.
So I want to know is, which team are you looking least forward to playing? So which team are you matched up against that you're like, oh, this is terrible. I wish we had never been matched with them. Not because of who they are as people, but because they're going to be really darn good. And then I want to know top 4, top 2, and the winner. Okay, so a four-part question. I know I'm like pulling out all the stops here, but team you're least looking forward to playing, who's going to be in the top 4, who's going to be in the final matchup, and then who's winning it all. And Miss Jill, we'll start with you.
Okay. So I think LFK is always a really, you know, that's going to be a good, challenging game. So not that I'm not looking forward to playing against them, but that's definitely the game that you're like, okay, that one's going to be definitely one of the harder ones in our pool. So that would be that game for me, in my opinion. And I would say for me, my final 4 are going to be LFK, Notorious RBG. I'm going to say Betty's, and I'm going to go ahead and put Hype in there this time. And then finals, we'll go with LFK and Betty's. And I'm going to go ahead and say LFK's, they have a good shot at taking it, especially picking up Joy and Rhonda recently. that puts them in a really great spot just overall, not even for this tournament, but those are some really deadly components. So I'm going to say that's my take, but that's
good picks.
Yeah.
Good pick. LFK was already kind of a force to be reckoned with, and now they've made the best even better. So I'm with you there. Miss Jenny, who you got? Opponent, you think it's going to be a little bit of a doozy? It's going to be a tough game. Top 4, top 2, top 1.
I'm going to say one of our toughest games is going to be against Betty's. They're coming off that win in San Diego. And I think they're just jiving really well and clicking, and have a lot of momentum, have a lot of pieces. Kelly is amazing. So I think that they're going to be one of our toughest games. And my final 4 would be, I'm going to say Lisa Frank. Obviously, the 2 pickups are that's quite a game changer. So definitely think that this is the tournament for them, another tournament for them. They've been there before. But then I'll say, so I said Lisa Frank, Betty's. I'm going to say RBG. They have a lot of really experienced pieces and a lot of versatile players. So I think that'll come into play. And then I'm going to say Troublemakers. I think they're going to sneak in there. I played against a lot of them in West Palm, and they're real fast and have a lot of pieces as well. So I think that they're going to sneak in there. But I mean, I always believe in Wildfire. I think we can do great things. But I don't know if this is we're rebuilding a little bit this year, and this will be kind of the first tournament with new pieces. So we're just excited to see how we perform and do our best.
Who did you have winning it all?
Oh, sorry, Lisa Frank.
Lisa Frank. Okay.
It's going to be Lisa Frank and Betty's in the final.
Awesome.
Sorry. Out of order.
You're good.
Great. All right. Ashley, I don't know if you're still with us, if you can hear me.
I can hear you. I don't have a picture, but I think that's fine, right?
Well, we were all very intimidated by how beautiful you look, so
oh my God. Stop.
We appreciate your MySpace icon that you have right now.
So I think the team that we are kind of least looking forward to playing is going to have to be Lisa Frank. I think they have just gotten better over the past, year and a half. They are definitely a force to reckon with. So we are not looking forward to playing them. And I think top 4, I'm going to put Lisa Frank. I'm going to put Betty's. I'm going to put RBG. I think that's her name. I could be wrong. And if I didn't believe in my team, I shouldn't be on this team. So I'm going to put Sins. I know we're coming off a real shitty tournament from San Diego, but I'm hoping that kind of kicked our ass into gear and made us a little bit more of a fighter out there. And I definitely think it's going to be between Lisa Frank and RBG. I know they have a lot of really good players on their team, and I think Lisa Frank will take it all.
All right. LFK, I don't know if you're listening, but that's 3 votes for y'all. That's awesome. I love Lisa Frank. I love their colors and I love their jerseys, and I just think they're the cutest. So yeah, I just
Dave.
love all y'all.
Dave.
Oh, Dave is so good.
Dave.
Yeah,
gotta love him. He's the best.
He is the best. Awesome.
Except for this week.
Well, in our last minutes, Vegas is obviously a really exciting city. Lots of drinking to be had, lots of fun events. What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. So I think there's something kind of attractive about Vegas for everybody. I have yet to find my Vegas niche. So I'm going to have to talk to Miss Jillian and get with her about figuring out what about Vegas is so awesome. Because it just hasn't happened for me yet, but I want to keep a really open mind about it. But for me personally, I'm looking forward to the Bellagio fountains. They're going to be doing a Game of Thrones special. So they're going to have dragons zipping through.
On Facebook.
I can't wait. I'm so excited. And I'm planning on doing a hike in the Valley of Fire to see Elephant Rock. So those are the 2 things I'm really looking forward to. Obviously, I'm pretty pumped about our after bars. We've got Stage Door Casino, which is going to be hella cheap drinks, just steps from the main part of the strip. We've got Corduroy, which is like a 70s themed dive bar. Lots of really awesome craft cocktails, good prices. We've got Atomic, which is the longest freestanding bar in Vegas on Saturday. And then on Sunday, we're going to Hogs and Heifers, which is the bar that inspired Coyote Ugly. So like lots of really cool stuff. But I want to know what y'all are most looking forward to about Vegas, like maybe in your downtime or maybe on the event schedule, but what you're really excited to do other than playing badass kickball. And Jenny, I'm going to start with you.
I'm just excited to see my friends.
Yeah.
That's really like, honestly, that's why I come to these tournaments.
Yeah.
It's so much fun. Been to Vegas a couple times, mostly for Wacapalooza. So I'm excited to like not do just the same thing over and over again and to really get to explore the city a little bit more. And being here early, doing more of the local thing. So yeah, I don't know. I'm just excited to be with people and to have fun doing the thing I love. So.
Awesome. Jenny, I feel like we could drop you in the middle of nowhere and be like, my friends are here.
I get real excited.
Yeah.
We have a really awesome group of people coming for this tournament, so I'm excited about that too. Ashley, how about you? What are you really excited to do in Vegas?
I love the fact that we're staying on Fremont. I hate Vegas, so I'm right there with you. Like it's not my scene, and I feel like the people watching on Fremont is just perfect. So I'm really excited about staying down there. I'm excited about, the cheaper bars, the cheaper drinks, cheaper rooms, all of that sort of thing.
Awesome. Yeah, that's all good stuff. I'm glad you're excited about Fremont. I have done it very limited, and I've liked what I saw. Tim is really excited. This is, his city, and he's like, Fremont's the way to go, and everyone's been pretty receptive to it. If only because the strip is so expensive. I had a vodka Red Bull somewhere. I can't even remember where. It was $25. I about fell out of a chair. So I'm really excited to be able to afford to be here and drink here. So it'll be great. And Jillian, you are our Vegas representation. So obviously the excitement of Vegas. Tell us what you're excited about this weekend.
So I'm going to back up really quick before I get to your question. The next time you guys are down here and you have to be on the strip, holler at me first because I can tell you how to get in with drinks and take care of that so you're not paying $25 for a beverage. I got you on that. But I'm going to go ahead and say, yeah, Fremont has some of the best people watching you will ever see. I remember one of my most vivid memories on Fremont is I saw two guys dressed up like Bret Michaels, almost got into a fist fight over who was the better Bret Michaels and who, like, that was his turf. And it was hysterical because I'm pretty sure at least one of them was wearing a wig, if not both of them, and that would have been hysterical to see them go flying. So, but I'm excited about just everyone being here. And, we in Vegas, we get to travel to go to other cities. And I'm so excited that everyone's here and seeing my friends and hanging out. And, we're going to do a couple, local things here before like the weekend is in full swing. And I'm really, really excited about that. So all the Vegas things.
All the Vegas things.
Yes.
Viva Las Vegas. Awesome. Cool. Well, y'all, that wraps up everything I have for y'all tonight. Does anybody have any last minute comments or anything before we sign off?
No, just,
Nope.
Yay. We're excited to see everybody. And
Get here quicker.
Get here quicker. Get here soon so we can see you. And yeah.
Yeah. Awesome. I'll take it. All right. This has been your Sin City Kickball Classic Pillowtalk podcast. That is a mouthful. I can't believe I nailed it. Thank y'all so much for being here as my guest. Thank you for all of our listeners. We really appreciate it, and we'll see you in Vegas very shortly.
Yeah, thanks, Sybil. Hey, good luck, ladies.
Hey,
Thanks,
good luck.
Good luck, everyone. Thanks, y'all. I'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye.